Welcome back to the BRICS Trade Fair. I'm here with Mr. MAKSIM BUREEV. He's, of course, a trade representative for Russia in South Africa. Mr. BUREEV, thank you so much for joining us. Let's talk about, obviously, this event in itself. It's wonderful, isn't it? Because it allows so much of networking to happen.
Yeah, right you are, because this event is very important for the promotion of the commodities, services, advantages of every BRICS country, which can serve to each other partner from the BRICS Union. I think it's a very progressive alliance of the countries which are working for the prosperity of their people and do not thinking about the competition in the world arena. But the main idea of BRICS, at least for me, in my understanding, and what I am working for, is to strengthen the economic structure of the Union, of the alliance. And such exhibitions definitely helps to understand better the capabilities of every BRICS countries, which can be offered for the other partners in BRICS. Just for example, in our stall we have representatives of more than 10 companies who can provide different solutions in ICT sphere, modern solutions which are, we already tested it, which are I would say in demand in South Africa also. And now our experts at the digital group are working and explaining all these details. We also have some equipment for the hospitals which can help to disinfect the premises, the ambulances during the heavy pandemics, and we have also a sample of the equipment which were already supplied to South Africa, and now are working in more than 40 units in different hospitals in different cities. And we are going to sign next contract. I mean, the exporter of this equipment is going to sign next contract for next batch of such kind of machines for South Africa hospitals. Also, we have some very strange and interesting thing, but people do not know that we are working in Russia with tea leaves.
Yes. Oh, okay.
And not only we are packing the imported tea, but we also grow our own teas, and they are becoming from year to year better and better. I think that the same will happen soon with Russian wines.
Okay.
And of course we have other commodities and solutions, just for example educational software and educational robots, quite affordable sets for younger school children who can make simplest models of robots, developing their creativities, developing their developing their mechanical skills, because it is very important for young children. So, and a lot of other interesting commodities, solutions, which are maybe interesting, we hope, maybe interesting for South Africans.
Mr. BUREEV, how important is trade and the trade partners amongst BRICS in order to make sure that not only is there great cooperation, but also at the same time fair trade that is happening? We know South Africa has got such a very strong relationship with Russia in terms of trade. So how important are those partnerships and the maintaining of those partnerships?
Of course, the trade volume between Russia and South Africa could be much more bigger. There are some objectives. There were, I would say, some objectives. But we understand that the planet is too small, that the distances are not so large. And during the last 3-4 years, especially after pandemics, the exporters and importers, the traders in the world, they defined new alternative opportunities for logistic solutions. New lines appearance, new ways, new routes, and that is why we think that during the several next years we will have an opportunity to increase the volume of our trade. Now it is 1.4 billion in the year 2022.
Mr. BUREEV, one final question. Being here at BRICS, of course, with the summit, how important is it going to be to strengthen those economic ties with all 5 of the BRICS nations and whoever else would like to join BRICS?
The comments on joining on new partners, that is not my subject,
Yes, yes.
I would suggest. But nevertheless, I think that the candidate countries will provide definite added value to the Union. And of course, it should be in favor of the people, not only those new joining partners, but in favor of existing BRICS countries. And we together will develop all the opportunities for prosperity of our people.
Mr. BUREEV, thank you so much for joining us here on Hilaal TV.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, do stay tuned to Hilaal TV as we bring you more coverage of the BRICS Summit and, of course, the BRICS Trades Fair.